Let's see the recent maritime accidents. All crew positive test for tanker in Chile. The product tanker Nave Bellatrix landed at Valparaiso, Anchorage, Chile, on August 9 carrying a load of fuel, according to reports. The tanker went to Quintero, Chile, on August 15 and moored there. The tanker left Quintero, Anchorage on August 20 headed for the Panama Canal. According to local reports, all 22 crew members tested positive and were transferred to an isolation center on land, with one being hospitalized during their stay in Chile. So what went wrong? Because Houston is one of the world's major seafarer vaccination centers, it's likely that some or all of the crew was vaccinated during their time there. The tanker departed Chile sooner than is typical for ships that have been quarantined. If the whole crew was disembarked, when did the new crew take over for the old? And how did the authorities/managers handle the personnel change? Maersk Surabhi's Ukrainian master was arrested in Australia. The Australian Federal Police, AFP, detained a 59-year-old Ukrainian master of the container ship Maersk Surabhi somewhere between August 2 and August 16, when the ship was in Australian seas, calling Australian ports according to her service schedule. Master has been charged with causing damage to a portion of the Australia-Singapore cable, ASC, which is managed by local telco Vocus and runs 4,600 kilometers between Perth and Singapore, with links to Christmas Island and Indonesia. According to Vocus, the comms repair vessel, the CS Reliance, has begun work on the ASC. On the 13th of August, normal service was restored, although the cable break had cost $1.5 million in damage. According to AFP, his ship was anchored around 500 meters from the protective zone and in heavy winds pulled its anchor through the region, snagging and breaking the 20-meter deep wire. Master may face a maximum sentence of 3 years in jail and a $40,000 fine. Maersk Surabhi departed Brisbane, Australia's last port of call, on August 16, headed for Tanjung Pelepas, Malaysia, with an ETA of August 25. Master was most likely apprehended while the ship was at Adelaide or Melbourne. Gulf of Mexico platform fire injures 5. In the afternoon of August 22, a fire broke out on platform EKU-A2, which is part of compression platform PVKU-A2, in the Cumalub-Zop oil field, Bay of Campeche, Mexico. According to platform operator Pemex, the fire was put out by 1,630 LT, and 5 personnel were wounded and sent to the hospital. The platform was in use at the time of the disaster, and some sources claim there was an explosion previous to the fire. An 8-leg jacket supports a 2-level process deck, an intermediate mezzanine, and a sub-level on the compression platform PBKU-A2. It's built to receive the equipment needed to process the 13 API oil combination that comes from the PB-ZOP-C production platform. The compression platform is linked to the EKU-A2 platform through a bridge. 2 bridges and an intermediary tripod connected to a flare. Ship lost stability, rested on pier at St. Petersburg. At about 1030 Moscow time on August 23, the general cargo ship Phantom lost stability, acquired a strong starboard side list, and came to a halt on a pier in Kananersky Island port, St. Petersburg, Russia. The ship was later placed back on an even keel, with no injuries, spills, or significant damage recorded. The ship was loading steel cargo at the time of the disaster, and poor ballasting is suspected as the reason. Disabled tanker is towed from Bosphorus. The product tanker Aquamarine had an engine breakdown early on August 24 in the southern section of the Bosphorus while crossing the straits and in northerly direction en route to Kafkas Port, Russia, in the Black Sea. The tanker was hauled back to the Marmara Sea and moored in Istanbul's near KP Anchorage. Passenger ship with 236 occupants disabled off Norway's west coast. Ro-Ro ship for passengers with 236 passengers and 70 staff on board. The Kong Herald encountered engine failure on the night of August 24 in the seas of Møre og Romsdal, in northernmost western Norway, while en route from Kristiansund to Bergen. The disabled ship got trapped in bad weather and had to drop both anchors to keep from drifting. At 2020 up on August 24, the ship's crew successfully restarted the engine, and the ship set sail towards Molde Port Møre og Romsdal on her own power, arriving safely at 2,230 at the same day. Medical emergency interrupts voyage of bulk carrier, Filipino seaman dies. Because of a medical issue, the bulk carrier Sea Brave halted her trip from Varna, Bulgaria, to Haifa, Israel, and moored in Chios Port Anchorage, Chios Island, Greece, in the Aegean Sea on August 25. The 42-year-old Filipino Marine required emergency treatment due to his insanity. He was sent to the hospital, where he died shortly after. There is no information on the reason of his death, whether it was due to an accident or an illness. Hope you liked this video. If you have any questions or comments, drop it in comment section. Subscribe to Marinaura for more updates.